All right. I think we are live, Lorena.
We're live?
Yep. So let's see. We are live right now. We have 0 viewers. So what I'm going to do is, this is the YouTube page that we need to go to. So we're going to copy that over. What?
Talking all this on the live? This will
Yeah.
restream?
Well, we've got a few viewers now. We got 61 people on board. So welcome everybody to the Motorhome Experiment, to our first YouTube live. This is a new thing for us. We've normally
so bear with us because we're like old people. Like, where does this go?
Yeah. We don't know where anything is yet because we normally use Facebook Live. And man, we really, really appreciate you guys being here. I don't even know how we can tell if you guys can hear us. I'm looking at it that you can, but we've also got to figure out, Lorena, where to see comments and things like that.
That's the most important to me.
Yeah, so we're going to reduce the screen here and try and find out as far as comments and things like that. So
I told you guys, we're like 2 old people just trying to figure out the first YouTube live.
Yeah, we probably should have tested this first.
Or we should have seen a tutorial.
Yeah, we probably should have watched a tutorial. But anyways, we're going to get into that, and we'll figure that out here in just a minute on how we can to interact with you guys, because that's why I like using Facebook, is because we do have that ability to interact with you guys, and that's why we do that. We love the interaction of Facebook and things like that. So
and also we love to hear your questions. So if you have any questions ready, once we figure out how to actually read all the comments, hopefully we can answer any questions you will have. And while Paul figures out where do we see comments, I'm just gonna start with saying that thank you for hanging with us the last few weeks that we have not been posting and all that. When I say we, it's more like him. He's the one that does that kind of job. He's the one that edits. He's the one that posts and all that. But he had to fly back to Vegas. And our manager there, she was on vacation. So he went back there and just replaced her while she was gone. And while she was there, she noticed there was some issues in the business. So he tried to fix them while he was there. But it took quite some time of his time in Vegas. So he was going to try to be there, be at the business, and still post. But yeah, it's like time got out of his hands. And that was kind of like why we have been lost the last 2 weeks, basically.
Okay, guys, if you're just joining us, there should be a chat window somewhere on your screen. I just typed in a thing that says let's chat. So there's a group chat window there. So you need to be watching us on the YouTube live feed, and then you should be able to group chat with us. And if you're watching us on Facebook, there's a thing where you can click if you're watching the video on Facebook, you can click on YouTube, and then that'll take you over to the YouTube live feed, where you should be able to put in some questions, comments, concerns, and things like that, because we're not seeing anything coming over on the chat yet. So
yeah, if you can say just hi in the chat window, we will know if that we're actually in the right place, or even if we're not in the right place. So I hope you guys can help us with that one. So, but you want to say something else about Vegas?
Currently, our videos are running about 2 to 3 weeks behind where we are, and now almost close to 30 days after my little jaunt into Las Vegas.
30 days.
Pretty close.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm lazy. Any video editing at all.
I'm gonna have to crack the whip out. And
she's gonna have to beat me. So we are a little bit behind on that. We are currently in Portland, Maine. We're gonna spend a couple of days here in Portland, Maine, before heading up to Acadia National Park. I know some of our viewers had mentioned Acadia National Park. We didn't think we were gonna make it into Acadia, but we're gonna try and slow it down a little bit. We've been go, and Acadia is something we want to hit before we get into Canada. And then after we get into Canada, we are going to head through Montreal, Quebec, Ottawa, into Ontario, and then spend some time with my family in Ontario. One of the reasons that we've been really pushing hard isn't because we're in a hurry. It's because we wanted to get up into Canada to spend some time with my folks, and then get the heck out of there again. And
also when it's nice weather. Right now it's a nice weather. Exactly.
So I'm getting notifications on the phone, so maybe that's why maybe people are
well,
some other way.
Anyway, it's like we want to get to Canada when there is nice weather, and for that we need to be already there. That's why people are like, why are you rushing? That's the whole thing about like RV lifestyle, right? It's like you don't have to rush. You can do whatever you want to do, and that's the thing. You can do whatever you want to do, and we want to get to Canada, and that's why we start a little bit kind of like rushing 2 days here, 3 days there, or as quick as we can, and also to see a lot of stuff on the way. We didn't want to miss a lot of stuff.
We're getting messages from Kevin that's saying so many comments, and so yeah, we might need you to bring your computer, Kevin. I guess I gave away our special guest star.
Can you be our moderator? Because
we need a moderator. Whoa, hold on a second. There's a live control room feed, so we don't need to see ourselves, Lori. We need to see the live control room. So maybe the live control room is where we will see our comments. Okay. So hopefully I didn't just kill the live right there.
I hope not.
Oh, there we go. See, there's the live chat flowing in there. Look at that.
Great. Yeah.
So hopefully you guys can still see us. So we'll run through a few of these just to say hello. So hi, Kathy. Hey, dude, Randy, it's Roland. Hi from Nova Scotia. Heather, we're heading your way. LC, Lieutenant Colonel. Dude, I'm sure you're watching us by satellite. This campground would not be good for you because there's too many trees.
Satellite.
Hi, Pam.
Oh my God! I think Paul has told me about you.
Hi, Blake.
Yeah, and put
Hello,
also
Las Vegas. Hey, buddy. I was just there.
Where you're from. It's like if you can put your name and where you're from, that would be awesome. We love to see like where you guys are talking to from. So please put on the chat box.
Hogcat. We were going to broadcast from a Waffle House, but couldn't find one up here. Windows Fast and Furious. It's working. Hello, Cheyenne. England. Oh, Janet, you must get the prize for staying up the latest. It's got to be 2 a.m. in England or something like that by now, I would think.
I have no idea.
Holy smoke. So hello, everyone. Clifford and Mary and Constance, and I can't go through all these. There's like 200 people on here right now. So very, very cool. So we're going to go through some of the questions that we've got here. For Mary, you're awesome.
Wow.
Are you not going to
pay you money?
Yeah, I've got checks in the mail for some of these people to say nice things. Gloucester, I believe we're already past there, Mary. So,
okay.
Boston was our last place that we spent almost 2 weeks in Boston, although I only spent a few days there.
Yeah, we spent like more than 2 weeks. I think like 14, 15 days. Myself, Paul is when he flew back to Vegas. I was able to tour Boston. I was able to go to Salem. I was able to just look around a little bit. Mm-hmm. Paul, he had no chance. The only day he had the time to go before leaving, that day poured rain on us. And yeah, so it was horrible.
Yeah, it rained like crazy and it was 55 degrees. And so it wasn't a nice day in Boston. And when I got back, I actually flew in on a red eye, arrived here at 7 a.m. And Lori and I went out and toured. We went to Concord and saw the bridge, the North Bridge, the shot heard around the world. That stuff was really cool. Video to follow on all of that stuff, folks. And so we're really excited about that. I am going to, I hate saying this, I am going to try and get caught up. It's just so hard
to say it.
It's her fault.
What place have you already visited?
So let's start with some questions.
What place have you visited?
Donna.
Yeah, sorry, Donna. I forgot to say your name. What place have you already visited? You would like to revisit?
Right off the top of my head is everywhere, but to be honest, Washington, D.C., I want to go back. There's so much stuff that we missed. It's an amazing city.
Think we kind of like hit in the right time of the year because it was not hot, it was not cold, it was beautiful weather when we were there. And yeah, there's so much to see there. Yeah,
by the way, guys, you better have your favorite beverage handy because you just never know when I'm going to tell you that Washington was pretty cool.
This is a cider, what I'm drinking. Like I'm trying to get into the whole microbrews and all that. And this is from, what's the university? In Massachusetts, the famous
Yale.
One? No.
I don't know.
From Harvard.
Harvard.
But actually not university, the city.
Right.
Harvard
so
City.
to answer your question, Washington, right off the top of my head, I mean, that would be mine. Yours?
Oh God, there has been so many good places. For me, I really enjoy staying at the beach in Padre Island, North Padre. So I really, really enjoyed that one. I agree. Washington. OBX was beautiful. All the south end of OBX, where is the little towns, I believe that was awesome too. Places that I would like to go back.
Just
That's the
so
thing.
many.
It's not like I can pick like a desert one or a beach one. There's so many beautiful places, and I think that's the tough part. Yes. So
seeing it
I'm gonna
all and
have to
seeing
put.
here, you're very likely. It's like talking on the first moon mission. That's awesome. That is awesome.
Okay, I know.
Yeah, and by the way,
So-
the video probably isn't going to be great, but we're streaming on our hotspot here on the phone for one, and we're using the camera on my computer, so it kind of sucks.
John Arada, any funny neighbors while camping this year? Yeah, right now.
First, right now, you might probably meet them in a little while, but funny neighbors as far as funny or funny like strange, because the one thing I will say, guys, is that when you're staying in a campground, be funny, strange. Holy smokes. I mean, it's just amazing. You know, I would say we're not going to name any names, but I guess we don't really know any of the people. I mean, you just see them. I could probably start a channel on strange people in campsites or strange people in campgrounds.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like we are the strange people. So who knows? I mean, it's maybe what your definition of strange is.
See any strange people in the campground,
most likely
you're them.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So that happens a lot with us.
Okay, Lori.
Where's Ozzy?
Where is Ozzy? He's not. He's a tiny bit under the weather because yesterday he got 3 shots. Since we're going to Canada, he had to have all his shots up to date, and he's supposed to have them at the end of the month, but they have to rush them so he could be good to go for Canada. So that was yesterday. So all day today he has been a little tiny bit under the weather.
What's not good is I don't see Ozzy right now. So did he jump out the door?
No. Oh yeah, he also learned how to open the door of the screen.
So that's a problem. So
no,
yeah, Ozzy has learned to escape. Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't see him anywhere. All right. We love Booth Bay, Maine. We are going to Booth Bay here in a couple of days. So go back up a little bit. Go back up. Okay, right there. Two Dreamin'. Booth Bay, Maine. We are going to go up there. There's a place called Booth Bay Brewing Company, and we're going to stay there. It's a Harvest Host location. We're going to go up there and stay, and we want to go visit Booth Bay Harbor while we're up there. So that will be fun, and we heard that it's amazing.
Larry, are you guys finding a problem with overcrowding in RV parks? Yes.
In the Northeast, yes. And again, as you guys know, our biggest problem is we don't know where we're going to be from one day to the next. We don't know where we're going to be from 1 minute to the next. So it's really hard for us to say, okay, in 2 weeks, we're going to be in Booth Bay, Maine. Let's book spaces because we don't know if we're going to be there.
It's very hard to pre-book. And we are finding out that here in the Northeast, there's not as many campgrounds, and the ones that are open are overbooked. All the state parks is not like on the South that they have electric and water. Here, just no hookups whatsoever. So we're finding that out.
Let me see this for a second.
Here, I was just gonna say hello also to Lena and Jerry in Florida.
Hey, Linda and Jerry. We did get to meet them in Flagler. They were awesome.
Yeah, so just to finish the topic, is like, yes, we're finding like the campgrounds over here that overbooked, overcrowded, and everything's sold out. Right now, we have no place to stay or in Acadia National Park. So if you know somebody, let us know.
Right. But I will say that for the state parks and national parks, the state park in Boston, Wampatuck State Park, it was 80% empty. The biggest reason we think that was it was 20 amp only. But get over your AC and televisions and all that kind of stuff, folks, and learn to unplug a little bit, and that's not a problem. I mean, we ran a fan and it was brutally hot, but we still, didn't have a problem with it. Hi from Minnesota. Is Ozzy there? Craig, he's here somewhere.
I will find him in a minute.
Lori will find him in a minute, and we'll bring him out because I know you guys rather see Ozzy and Lori than me, so that's all right. So you just run this and I'll
Donna, we love watching your videos and are hoping to go full time in a year. Woohoo! Keep the videos coming. Enjoy all of your time together. Absolutely. Oh, he found him. He was just like sleepy on the front chair. Like, there he is.
Here you go, buddy.
There he is.
Look at you right there.
Poor little
That's
thing.
you up there.
Yeah. Poor little thing.
Hi, everybody.
He's ready for Canada at this point. So, yeah.
Yeah, he's a little groggy. He would normally not let me hold him like this for very long. He would jump down. after his shots yesterday. He's been a little bit more calm than normal. But yes, he's been quite the Houdini and has learned to open the door. And now we're fearing that he's trying to lock us out of the RV because he can now hit the lock button on the door.
Yeah, since we were in the house, he was able to open doors, so he's used to doing this, and that's how you lock the RV too. It's like there's a lock, you have to do this. So he had already locked us out of the RV once. So yeah.
Donna, thank you. We appreciate you watching the videos. Awesome. Hi from Richmond, West Virginia. Man, we got people all over the place. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Salem, Oregon. Nice. Make sure you see the Portland Headlight Lighthouse. Is that here in Portland, or is that in Portland, Oregon?
I'm assuming it's here because it says Salem and
Salem, Oregon. So it could be Portland, Oregon. So we'll Google that, Sue, and we'll find out. Coming in loud and clear, Maryland. Hope you guys make it to Quartzsite next year.
Next January, and
we are on our way. We don't know when we'll be in Quartzsite, Lieutenant Colonel, but we will be in Quartzsite somewhere in January. So we'll be in El Paso for Christmas with Lori's folks and sister. And then from there, we're going on to San Diego to meet some folks because we're thinking about heading down into Baja, Mexico. So we probably will be going through Quartzsite, and maybe we could do a meetup there. I don't know yet. We'll
the nice thing about Quartzsite is a lot of people are there. If you're a full-timer or you're at like partially retired, you go there for a few months. Yeah, everybody's there. So yeah, we might go there too. Ronald, how are you able to manage your business in Las Vegas from the road?
We're not. We have a general manager. We have a manager there in Las Vegas named Anna. Anna has been with us for going on 5 years now, and she is a rock star. And she takes care of the day-to-day operations of the business while we're not there. And I should say, Lori runs the rest of the administration stuff, all the payroll and things like that. Lori does here via computer. And so all of our payroll is done online through direct deposits. And so we really just have to have that manager in place there. Whenever I fly into Las Vegas, it's usually because we have a problem employee show up that something that maybe Anna can't handle, or there's equipment breakage that Anna can't handle. So I just fly in and take care of that. Normally when I'm there, everybody at the hotel is wondering who's getting fired or what's broken. And that's really the only reason I'm there. Anna is very, very, very capable. We've got a great crew right now. We just had a couple of new hires that were awesome. So, we just go in every now and then and maintain that. And, yeah, it's just like any other business. They have managers. I mean, there's businesses where they never see the owners, and I try not to do that. And I'm going to start trying to go back more often, maybe every other month, so that we're not so far in between. The last time I was there was April, so it's been 3-4 months. So I'm going to try to do every other month now, just to be a little bit more present there, and try to stay on the phone or do Skype calls or do this kind of stuff with them as well, just to stay more.
Next time we'll be exiting.
Yeah.
Exiting Canada.
About the time we're exiting Canada, then I'll head back down there again.
By the way, Van of Discovery, it's in Arcadia right now.
Who?
So Van of Discovery.
Ooh, Van of Discovery.
We might
cool.
See you.
So if you're going to be there for the next 3 days, then maybe we get a chance to say hello. Yeah. Snow is coming up there. Yeah, that's right, Martin. That's why we're trying to get the heck in and out of Canada. So
that's why the rush.
Wisconsin's in the house. Lance from the Philippines. Lance, how you doing, brother? Hope you and your wife are doing well down there in the Philippines. Don't know when you guys are coming back, but safe travels when you do. Lori
I just did something.
And now you can't.
Are you going to see the eclipse?
Did you go way below?
Yes,
Did you
probably.
Drop way down?
Yeah.
Well, go back up.
Well, yeah, but let's keep.
Oh, okay. It's like... Are you going to see the eclipse? We saw a Mitsubishi eclipse earlier today. It was a burgundy one.
He had to come up with something like that. No, I'm extremely bummed about it because I really wanted to see it.
She wanted to buy an airplane ticket and fly to see it.
I have seen one in my lifetime, and I know how amazing they are. So I really wanted to see it, but I mean, you cannot do it all, right? You cannot be in Canada, then fly, and then back, and then where is Aussie gonna stay? Yeah, it's just too many variables. So the short answer is no. We're not gonna see it.
Nope.
And remind everyone to subscribe and give a thumbs up. Absolutely.
Donna, that's a great idea. Subscribe and thumbs up. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Keep on going up. You've missed a whole bunch.
Yeah, but let's go. Going up.
Well, no, go all the way back up the top.
Oh my goodness.
Those people commented first.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, to know where we are. See, this is couple fighting right here.
I'll show you how you do this.
This is couple fighting
I have a good computer and I can do this stuff. And so we go up in here and we
then
see.
You take forever doing that.
No, not. Just talk to the people while I go up and find them.
Randomly. No, I need to be answering questions, Paul. I need the questions.
Okay. Hi from Montreal, Port Charlotte. Good. Louisville. Look at that.
So we'll be entering Canada probably in a week and a half. It's my guess. By the time we are done here in Portland and then Acadia and then going up north, so week and a half, we will be already entering New Brunswick, heading towards Nova Scotia. That is the plan. And then from there, to Quebec to Ontario, and Ontario south to Michigan. So we're going to miss a lot of people. I know some people are from New York and wanted to kind of like hang out with us for a little bit, but we're going to miss that area coming south again. So yeah, again, can't do it all.
Nope, we can't.
I told you were going to have a hard time
doing that. I hate to tell you guys, but Lori screwed up. And
I know, I screw up. It's not my laptop, so I don't know. Okay.
Planning on spending the winter months. Rolling. Winter months, we are going to head down into the Southwest. We're going to do a little bit in Texas, and then head across to. We are going to roll through Quartzsite. We just don't know what time in January we're going to be there. So as we get closer, we'll let you guys know. As you know, we don't know what we're doing next week. So what we're going to do in 6 months, no clue. Then we're going to head down into San Diego, and the hope is to roll down into Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, and spend some time down there.
For sure, we're going to be in a place where no bugs are because, oh my God.
Yeah. Arkansas in the house. Cool. Louisville, Kentucky, Texas, Atlanta. This is hi from California. Cool. Wayne and Chris in Philly. Bob and Patty in Port Charlotte. BP from Vegas. By the way, guys, we've got, I'll mention BP in another video one of these days. BP has a YouTube channel. We're going to send you over there to say hi to her. Reed and Lena from Houston, Seattle, Illinois. Wow, Montreal. Bozo the Clown in Montreal. Bozo, we're coming to see you pretty soon. Memphis, Dallas, England. Janet, you really should be in bed. It is 1 a.m. I knew she was. I knew it was late there. I'm going to yell at Ray from Australia for not being on. It's probably only 4 or 5 in the morning there. So we've got Arkansas, Buffalo in the house, and Peggy from San Francisco. We were supposed to go to San Francisco in September. That's not going to happen now. In New York, and Debbie, I think you had mentioned being somewhere around Boston area or something. So yeah, we're going to, we're obviously past there already. Chicago. Don't know if we're going to hit Chicago.
Oh, can you say hi? Deborah,
hi, Deborah.
I liked your anniversary video. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We appreciate that. Louisiana, Minnesota's in the house. Anastasia, Florida. Anastasia Island. Very cool.
Coming to Chicago. I think we're going to miss
we're going to miss Chicago. We are going to maybe... You miss the lobsters. Go back up.
What?
You're missing stuff. How many lobsters have you eaten so far? I can mention 0. Both of us, for those of you guys who somehow have missed it, we're both vegetarians. I became a vegetarian 2.5 years ago. I grew up on a farm. I was a meat and potatoes boy for my entire life. Lori started a couple of years before that. I told her I would never eat that rabbit food. But, you know, I had some friends that were from health issues. I decided it was time for me to eat healthier. We went home and emptied out the closet, got rid of all the processed foods, and that was it. We're done. So now, almost 3 years in, I feel better. I know I don't look better, but I feel better. And so no lobsters. Lori will do lobster every now and then.
No, the last time I did it was a lobster roll in Boston at the Quincy Market. First of all, I didn't like it. I'm not too big on lobster or crab myself. I know that's like for people, seafood people, that's like horrible that I say that. I just find it a little bit kind of like, I don't know. I just don't like it. So I ate it because it was kind of like the thing to eat while you are in this area of the country. But was 100% of my liking. I kind of like it, but yeah, it's not my thing. So yeah, we're not thinking about eating that many lobsters.
Yeah, sorry about that. Michigan, what's up? Jay, is your rig gas or diesel? It is. I like you guys with all these emojis. It's awesome. Where do you get a gasoline tank emoji? So yes, it is a gas coach. And so far it's been great. We've crossed the country with it. No issues. Henderson, Nevada. Hello, Debbie. I was just there in Henderson. My friends that I stayed with are up in Sun City, Anthem up there. And so I was just in Henderson. Just figured out how to chat on the iPad. Cool. South Carolina. Night Rider. Oh, there you go. There's some Spanish.
Hello, Lorena. How is Paul your idol? But I love him.
I should be your idol.
He's like, Paul, do you think a motorcycle will work as a toad?
Absolutely. Adrian, if you have a motorcycle trailer and that's that's your lifestyle. So you have absolutely.
His opinion, my opinion. It's like my opinion is if you're like a single person, absolutely. If you're a married person and it's just come in to sometimes go to around for 3-4 hours around a motorcycle in the backseat, probably not so much. Or carry groceries, not so much.
Well, but groceries again. Weather-wise, if you're both motorcycle people, absolutely it can work as a toad.
Weather-wise, how many times we have drove in the rain in the car?
Well, we've driven in the rain a lot, but groceries, you can stop at a Walmart like we did last night.
So can you do it? Absolutely. But obviously you have to compromise in some stuff.
And if you're actually trying to think that if I could do a motorcycle as a toad, that ain't going to happen, dude. The motorcycle stuff for a while. Anywhere to see the solar eclipse again? No. Love Boston. We loved Boston. What we saw of it, I wish the weather could have been better. Montreal, we're going to come your way. Hey, to Montreal, eh?
Oh yeah, I'm trying to learn how to speak Canadian, so I already have the A down. A boat,
out,
and washrooms, and I can't remember what else.
Bathurst, New Brunswick. We are heading up that way, Dale. So any of you guys, if you're watching here and you're not following us on Facebook, please get over to Facebook and follow us there. We check in every now and then on Facebook, so you have a better indication of where we are. If we're not checking in on Facebook, it's probably because we don't want to be found for a bit. Last week, like I said, when I'm out of the RV and campground for 10 days, I really don't want everybody knowing where Lorena is staying. So we disappear for a few days. So it's not like we don't love you guys, but it's just one of those things. I mean, maybe
sometimes too paranoid,
overly paranoid.
Scott, San Diego just looked at a Newmart. Oh, from San Diego, just look at the Newmart toy hauler. The wife fell in love.
Oh, they're badass. There's no doubt about it. All the Newmar stuff is awesome. John Senesi said hello. John, thank you so much. We are still going through all of the vegetables that you gave us. We had kale tonight, actually, that was from zucchini from your garden. Sorry, John. I don't know what we're eating. Lots of mosquitoes here in Portland. There hasn't been so many here. And I should show you guys my back. I don't know what we got attacked by in Boston, but at the Boston Minuteman campground, we had a campfire one night. John, you were there. So John, I don't know if you guys had it as well, but for 3 to 4 days after, we were so badly bitten around the ankles. And my friend, we are thinking it was chiggers. That's our unofficial research online.
That's a nice thing about the desert. When we used to live in Vegas, you don't worry about any of that stuff because nothing survives there. So we're not used to bugs. And now being on this side of the country and getting bitten the way we're getting bitten by random stuff, we're trying to learn what's the bite from. So yeah, we got bitten by chiggers, we believe. So that's
somebody said the video just died. I think your computer died. The video seems fine on our side.
Back, so.
I know, way back. So hopefully we're still broadcasting. I don't know. So yeah, we don't have any bugs. So yeah, my back right now is so badly bitten. I don't know what it's from, but it was after we left Boston Minuteman, and now we're here. But here.
Craig, we love all the places and info you have given us. Well, we try to give as much as information as we can give. And although we don't do like full reviews of campsites or even tours or stuff like that, we like to give you a little bit of a hint of what to expect if you go to that specific place or that specific tour. So yeah, I hope it helps you.
Hi from Hialeah. Size is your flare. It is a 34-foot flare. It's a 33R. It's a 2006 33R. So it's 34 feet. And do I have a video on how I back up the dolly? I don't yet.
You should.
I need to do that because it's really not that hard to back up anything. And I really need to do a video on that. I saw a video recently by Long Honeymoon that showed a little bit of a technique that he calls a dip or something like that. And that works for the most part, but you've got to be very, very careful doing that, folks. If you've watched that video and you know what I'm talking about, the Long Honeymoon, where he says to dip into the spot, if you have a large overhang on the back of your RV and or trailer and you dip into a spot like that and you turn away from that spot, you're going to take the front off of another coach or RV and the back off of yours. So be very, very careful when you do that stuff. With that being said, I will do a video on that. I just want to say that just be careful if you dip into a spot like that. It's dangerous. Groom, Texas. We loved Texas, Linda. We really did. Can't wait to see the video. You guys go to Montreal. Montreal, we can't wait for Montreal. I have never been. I lived in London, Ontario, only 8 to 10 hours away from Montreal most of my entire life. Actually, the first half of my life. Never been there, so we can't wait to go. Montreal hot dog after the game. Yeah, that's not going to happen. We're vegetarians. Unless they have vegetarian hot dogs, not likely at a stadium. Louisville, Kentucky. Day trip to Deer Isle, the working lobster village. We're going to have to Google that. Can you remember Deer Isle? We should have a pen and paper to be watching this stuff. San Francisco, Lance and Evelyn. Evelyn, there you go. I knew Lance had a wife, didn't know her name. Chicago for veggie tacos. That's a great idea, KR. Space Coast. Favorite campground so far, John. John, I would have to say that bar none, my favorite campground, because I'm a Disney geek, is Fort Wilderness in Disney World. But with that being said, I will say that the Normandy campground that we just stayed at outside of Boston in Foxborough, it's right a couple of miles down the street from the New England Patriots stadium, Gillette Stadium. Absolutely phenomenal campground.
I'm gonna give you my top three. My top three that we have stayed, not that we have seen or researched about, that we have stayed, that we know been there. One is the one in on the beach. Remember, it was Louisiana, Alabama, South Shores is the name of it.
Gulf Shores. Gulf Shores State Park.
Gulf Shores State Park in Alabama. Amazing campground. Lots to do, lots of space. It was pretty amazing.
Great biking trails.
Yeah, biking trails, and also has beach. So it has everything. So we love that one. Number two, the Destin, where we stay. I know everybody goes to golf camp, and that's okay. Camp golf. See, I always have that. Everybody goes to Camp Golf, and that's okay. That's awesome for them. For us, after a lot of beach camping for free in Padre Island and other beaches, for us, $250 a night didn't really justify it.
That's nuts.
So we rather stay at a different campground that we found. It was more private, it was nicer, it was cooler, just a block from the beach. So that's the one in Destin.
And it was $80.
Yeah. And my third one, Normandy Farms, like he said, up here up north. It was very, very cool campground.
I can't believe Fort Wilderness didn't make your top three.
For me, it's Disney. It's just very, yeah.
Wow.
I was trying to give different ones from you.
Kathy wants to know how we're liking our composting toilet. Quick on the composting toilet. We love it.
There is nothing quick with you, but okay.
You heard it.
I'm talking about responses. It's like we can be here 2 hours chatting.
Composting toilet allows you to go without using water for a longer period of time. So it extends the time that you can stay off the hook, which we like staying off the hook with no water or electricity. I will say that, you know, people go how it's so much less work than the regular black tank toilet. That's garbage. It's a lot of work. When you have to empty the thing, the pee tank we empty, the urine tank, whatever you want to call it, if you want to be politically urine tank, the pee tank is emptied every 2 to 3 days. That's easy. You can dump it down the shower drain. You can dump it into the into a toilet at a rest stop. You can dump that in a sewer drain, in the regular sewer where your sewer is hooked up. That's not a problem. There is some odor from the urine tank when you're dumping it. When the composting toilet is sitting there in the bathroom, there is no odor whatsoever, unless the fan stops working like it did yesterday. But I fixed that and we're good. I had tightened the fan down too earlier the day before when I was cleaning the filter, and it stopped working. But normally, right, no odor whatsoever. And if you've ever had an RV with a black tank, it smells. There's times where it smells. This doesn't. But to empty the tank where you do your number 2, where the waste is, it's a heavy lift, and to flip it over and dump that into a garbage bag, that's a lot of work. So I would say for an older RVer or somebody that has more than 2 or 3 people in the family, you think?
3. Maybe
3 people in the family, I would say don't do it, because you'll be dumping that thing every 2 to 3 days, maybe once a week at the top. We're emptying the actual dump tank about every 2 to 3 weeks. Mm-hmm. So, but with that being said, I still love it. I don't see us going back to the other way.
There was no short response.
Oh, let it go.
We like it.
We like it.
It takes a little bit of a time to get used to it. It took me some time to get used to it, but once you get used to it, it's just so easy. You don't think about it.
It's just awesome. I like it. Yeah, very, very cool. We're going to be for the eclipse yet. I don't even know when that's going to be. This is so great. Pam, thank you so much. Ozzy says hello, Craig. Ozzy, somebody told me, has a Facebook account and wants more Facebook time. So I don't know if that's true or not. We're going to have to keep him off the computer. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. Vinny, what's next? Well, Canada, for sure. And then from there, Mexico. We're going to try to do some stuff. We really want to try and do things that other vloggers haven't touched on. I really haven't seen very many people do the Northeast. So that's going to be really cool, especially Eastern Canada.
Yeah, but there's some stuff we're going to do also that a lot of vloggers have done.
Absolutely.
That is Alaska next year too.
We are going to try and do Alaska.
Yep, on the plans,
absolutely, absolutely. That's one thing. Again, we've had that discussion. I don't know how many times. Is, just because we've seen something on video doesn't mean we're not going to go there. And we say the same thing with you guys. We know there's some stuff that you guys see us do that you're going to go, hell no, I'm never going there. And that's fine. But there's a lot of places that you see on a video and then go, oh man, I have got to go. And we've really tried to explain that to some business people and things like that that go, we don't want any video here. It's ridiculous. But
and by the way, that's one of the reasons a lot of people have mentioned that they don't see the big camera anymore. And it's true. We don't use the big camera anymore because it became, in a lot of cities up here, a little bit of a hassle. People will not let you film. They will not let you. They think you're just using it professionally for your own business or to do whatever. And they did not like that. So they will not let us film in places. So we realized that it was just easier to film on different ways. That it's not like with the big rig that it just has a lot of attention basically from people and from places. So that's why we stopped using the big camera. There's a few places actually it was kind of cool because they opted to, they will see the big camera and they will be like, oh, it's for YouTube, and they will give us almost kind of like special treatment. So that part was cool. But yeah, we gave up that for filming more in more places too.
I'm going to show you guys, well, go through a couple of questions and then I'll show them what we're using for the rig now.
Okay. Hello from Port St. Lucie in Florida. Hello. Don't worry. I have extra pedestrian hippie.
This is.
I don't know what she has extra. But...
What's happening? Oh, she has extra alcohol. So this is what we've been shooting everything on, guys. This is called a gimbal. And this is Lori's phone. I would never shoot on an iPhone. If you want good video, shoot on a Samsung.
That's what he says.
So this is a stabilizer, and it keeps the camera from shaking, and it allows us to make smooth, and it turns itself if I need it to do selfie mode, and it turns itself back if I need to do anything else. So this is how we've been shooting everything. So believe it or not, since we went into Walt Disney World, all of our entire vlog has been shot on a Samsung S7 camera phone. That's it. Now, that's where the audio is a problem because we don't have a big microphone with a windsock on it anymore, which really made a nice for audio and gives better audio. And as you guys find out, Lori can't speak loud enough for you guys to hear anyways. But
sorry. Howdy from Oregon, Carol. We're in Canada from To Dreaming. We're in Canada. We're going from Nova Scotia, New Brunswick to Quebec to Ontario and then south.
Yes.
What else? Homemade dry red. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Homemade.
Homemade, love those right? Ones. Mick Ultras. Everyone's got their alcohol ready. Hi, Paul. Hey, KR. What's happening?
The best place had to be in the Florida swamps.
We'll never tell what happened in the Florida swamps. Oregon in the house. How do you keep from buying useless things while on the road? That's the awesome thing, Donna. We don't have space.
It's very hard.
No, it's not hard. We don't have the space.
That's the thing. Awesome. Because sometimes I want to. It's my compulsive shopping side of me. And it's like, okay, why do I need this? I'm going to put it because we have one roll that one in, one out. And it's time to do another cleanup in the RV because I'm starting to see some drawers and stuff like that they're a little bit, too full. So, yeah.
But that's the best thing, really, about being on the road. You're looking at something and you're going, where am I going to put it?
But what are we buying now?
What do you mean?
Consumables.
We're buying consumables. Yeah. So
we go to any place. If we want some sort of souvenir per se, we have something local, a local coffee, a local tea, some sort of chips. Like Charleston got okra chips. They were very good, by the way.
We bought stuff in the Amish country that the fruits and veggies and salsas and stuff there. So we always try to buy consumables to support local economy and not buy stuff that is going to just take up space and not be used. So it's really, really cool. So yeah, it's really not as hard as you think. I just wanted to pop over here. Guys, just to let you know, we have over 470 people online right now. Absolutely amazing. It blows me away, and I can't talk about it because I'm crying, but you guys are freaking amazing. I love you guys. Dulles branch of the airspace, absolutely rolling. Washington, D.C. was one of those places that we needed to spend more time. It's awesome.
Diane, how are you enjoying the East Coast compared to the area that you're from? It's extremely different. I have to say East Coast and more like Northeast, people are very different, not as social. Like when you're in the Florida area, Georgia, or even where we're from, RV, people are talking to you.
Yeah.
Over here, you're going to take garbage out and you say hello and people barely just know that you
Yeah.
And that's a
not quite as friendly over here. But as far as the area itself of the country, and people have been friendly. Don't get us wrong. People have been super, super friendly. We've met really, really nice people.
It's friendly on their way.
Yeah. But it has been tough. Out west, we were talking about this today with Kevin and Laura from Vegan RV, is out west, you
were so jaded.
Pull over down a dirt road and it's BLM land probably, and you just camp. And you can't do that here. You really have to plan ahead. But we've loved the East Coast. The history is insanely cool. And to see the old buildings where things started has been amazing for both of us. So we've seen places where the country has started. So extremely
it has been
cool.
Amazing. I mean, it's just so pretty and so different where we're from. We're from where it's desert. There you don't see anything but mountains. It has its own beauty. And coming here and just seeing green and trees and water, it has been nice.
And again,
very,
Larry,
very nice.
Overcrowding, not so much, just full, absolutely packed. Carriage trails in Acadia are lovely. And go to the Thunder Hole, too. Dale, that sounds dirty. The Thunder Hole at Acadia. So top of Cadillac Mountain, so we'll go there. OBX, yes, Ron, it was awesome. We do need to revisit Charleston Ray. I will say we did not give it a fair shake.
When it's not raining.
We need to find a time when it's not raining, but we
need to move on.
Yeah, we need to move on. Beach trips in Texas. We loved North Padre. It was awesome. Free camping on the beach there if you have a national park pass.
I like the camping on the beaches in Texas. Are amazing. Getting into the water, not really. It's it was cool and it looks muddy, so it's not great. I think it was until we got into the Emerald Coast, the Destin area, that we saw the water change dramatically.
Right. and we learned that was a lot of the silt getting poured out of the Mississippi and the rivers, and goes out into the Gulf and then stirs up, because the Gulf water looked pretty dirty. And a lot of the coastal towns there, you know, as beautiful as Texas is, they should do something with, you know, Galveston was pretty cool, but we didn't get a chance to really discover much about Galveston, and like Corpus Christi, any allure to Corpus at all. So maybe there's times of the year where they need to clean that up. But thanks, John. John likes my shirt. Lucky.
I got that for him.
An upgrade. I can't see or hear anything. Yeah, Steve, I don't know what's going on. People are saying video is okay. So sorry about that, Steve. Hopefully that got fixed. Hey, Paul and Lorena.
How long do you plan RVing full time? Oh my God. See, here's the thing. I gave Paul my compromise with him, and this is for couples that one is like full into RVing, the other person is like hesitant about it. When I compromised and I was like, you know what? It's like what I'm gonna lose doing this. The worst thing is if I don't like it, I go to my old life. So I told him yes, but my compromise is like, I do 1 year of this if you give me 1 year of doing what I want to do. What I want to do is live in Hawaii. Actually, Paul's son, my stepson, he lives already in Hawaii, so it will not be a hard change for us. But once we hit the road and start traveling, I realized 1 year was just too fast. We couldn't see an entire country in 1 year. So I was like, in my head, I was like, okay, let's give it 2 years. One East Coast, the second one West Coast. And even then, now I realize that's even just too fast to see everything if I really want to see everything. So at this point, we don't have a timeline.
We don't see any end in sight, Kirk.
Yes, so I guess that's a success on the Motorhome Experiment. It started as an experiment to see if we like it, and yes, we liked it. So
we started as an experiment to see if she would like it.
And I'm fully committed right now. I'm really liking this place.
Pedazian, who do you use for your hotspot? That would be me. Oh, we're just using the Samsung phone, and we use
we have two accounts. We have one with
T-Mobile
and AT&T. We don't have Verizon because everybody has Verizon.
Everyone has Verizon except for us.
So we couldn't tell you about Verizon, but between AT&T and T-Mobile, both of them are great, and T-Mobile rocks here in the Northeast, believe it or not. So it has been great.
Favorite fun place you would go back to? Fun place. Well, I mean, Craig, I'm a Disney geek, so I'd say Disney World, but that's like the easy answer. Fun.
Oh,
I mean, there's so many. We've had so much fun.
Well, the one place I will go back because I had a lot of fun and it's nature. It was Silver Springs when we went kayaking.
Oh, that was amazing.
And we saw from alligators to manatees to otters, and what else we? I mean, we saw so much life. The monkeys.
The monkeys were amazing. Even though I almost got my face ripped off by one.
He's exaggerating.
That is no, it's not exaggerating.
But that was an amazing place. I will totally go back there.
That was awesome. Ruthie from Florida. RV2, Larker. Constance, you know what? We have no idea what we're gonna find in Canada. We really don't. We haven't researched it at all. We're gonna drive across the border and we have no idea. We do know that Harvest Host is up there, and we do know that RV Golf Club is up there. So we're going to be doing some of that stuff. But Canada, full of parks? I think so. I mean, I used to do some RVing when I was a kid, so.
Well, we'll check out. If I know, we'll let you know. Martin, are you going to stop at LLLB?
Yeah, I think we are going to try and do that in the next couple of days.
Brenda, I love your Gettysburg visit. Thank you. Casey, best pizza you had? Oh my God, we had so much pizza because sometimes some restaurant
in New York.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't the best, but it was the cheapest dollar pizza.
Yeah.
Best pizza. Holy smokes. I'm not a foodie, so maybe Lori can answer that because I don't care about food.
I don't even know.
I've just been told that if I don't eat, that I'm going to die.
Most people like the thick crust pizza with a lot of cheese and all that. For me, it's the opposite. For me, it's thin crust and the less cheese, the better.
Yeah. So where's the best pizza you've had?
I don't even know.
We don't do pizza too much because obviously, most of our pizza is cheese pizza or some type of veggie pizza. But I'll tell you what, I had a great veggie pizza at Pizza Rock the other day in Las Vegas.
How are you? Skip Maryland. Well, technically, we stay in Maryland.
We stayed in Maryland.
DC.
Yeah.
So we were in Maryland.
We were really hustling at that point, and Howard, and we were gonna you know, we wanted to get to Washington, D.C. So yeah, unfortunately we blasted through Maryland. There's a couple of states that we blasted right through.
DJ, are you guys gonna travel to Alaska? We just
Yes.
said it, yes, next year.
Next year.
Hopefully, obviously, if everything goes well, right?
Sheila, I had to log onto my computer and my phone. Hey, Central Oregon. Sheila, longtime listener, watcher, and commenter. Oh, she's awesome. Carol, well, only seeing your face, so maybe it's a good thing. A bit out of focus. Yeah, the camera on the computer sucks. So, and the lighting is horrible.
Everybody?
And I don't know if that's for everybody. Wait, Carol, are you wearing glasses? Maybe you're supposed to wear glasses. That's why we're out of focus.
Jekyll Island in September because of your review.
That's what I'm talking about.
Love that place.
Make sure you tell everyone in Jekyll Island that you're there because of the Motorhome Experiment, so that they'll know that this was a good thing that we shot.
He got a great sticker in his laptop that we cannot show because we're using the laptop.
We're using laptop. It said shit went down in Jekyll Island. From my French. LL Bean, yes, Martin, we are going. And started Turtle Watch a few weeks ago. So far, we've had 90 hatch here in the OBX. Oh, that's awesome. We didn't get to see turtle hatching. No,
it was not season when we were there.
Did you get just wandering around?
Season, but
just starting. Just wandering around. Did you get caught in the outage there? Were you down on Hatteras or what's the other one?
Inlet?
No, not the Oregon Inlet. The other one. Ocracoke. If you were on Ocracoke or Hatteras, they had no power for a while, so that was crazy.
Oh, wow.
Coming in good for streaming. Cool, that's awesome. Any strange animal encounters? Only our neighbors who are next door to us. They're the only ones.
Not really.
Lori finally got to see a armadillo, but that was it.
We heard, and it was Tate's Hill. We couldn't see really the animal, but the sounds coming from that forest, they were creepy.
Tate's Hill.
We don't know what it was.
It sounded something like a gorilla raping an alligator. Something like that. So we don't know what it was. It was the craziest sound I'd ever heard. We put all the window shades down. We locked the door and we were like, time for bed. And hopefully whatever that was doesn't come near the RV. What's the worst place you stay? That's a great question. That the worst place.
That's a tough one.
There's some thousand trails that fit in there.
You mean depending on what context? It's like we have stayed ever like those truck stops count. Just like we have stayed in truck stops.
Well, yeah, but they haven't been horrible. But places as far as campground. The worst place that I think we stayed was a boondocking spot was Kayenta, Arizona.
Oh yeah, that was horrible.
We stayed at Kayenta, Arizona. There was a big open lot next to a McDonald's. That's in northern Arizona, just outside of the Grand Canyon. Huge open lot next to a McDonald's. It was slightly lit. There was other RVs in the area, but none in this particular lot we were in. We pulled in and parked. Another Class A parked. A little Jeep parked. That was about 8 o'clock at night. I started doing some work. All of a sudden, there's a knock on the door about 10 o'clock at night. Some guy drunk out of his mind asking for money. We were like, no, go away. Then that was it. Went to sleep. And then about 5 o'clock in the morning.
Between 5 and 6 in the morning.
A different person knocking on the door, asking for money.
Woke us up. We
were just like, we didn't answer the door at that point. He went over and knocked on the Jeep. Then he went over and knocked on the Class A. The Jeep left. So we left. And I don't know if the Class A left, but that was horrible. As far as campgrounds.
Let me think about that one.
Campgrounds. Yes, think about that. And then maybe we'll come back. Yeah. Gettysburg, Brenda, was amazing. Thank you again. Aaron and his family were awesome. Taking us up in the plane was just cool. Ridiculously cool.
Billy, any major breakdowns to this point?
You know, why did you ask that question, Billy? Because I have to say no. There hasn't been any major breakdowns. The only time we had anything go wrong was Jerry in Flagler Beach asked me if we'd had anything go wrong with the coach when we started. And I said, no, absolutely not. And the next day the AC wouldn't work. So the AC motor completely went out. And then it was funny when we left Flagler Beach area.
Yeah, thank you, Jerry.
Yeah, thanks, Jerry. And then when we left Flagler Beach, it started working again, like perfectly fine. And then it just recently went out, the AC motor, and I've got a video coming soon on replacing that. It's a horrible video that's very vague, but you'll see replacing that motor.
So it has been just small stuff. The AC went out, the steps, the motor on the steps went out. I think that's about it. I mean,
steps really on the motorhome, and that was it. The day we were getting ready to go full time, the jacks would not come up on the front end.
And that has been the only time.
And then it never did it. It's never done it since then.
And that night is when the steps also stopped working.
Yeah. So that was craziness. And it was basically saying, do you really want to do this? And we said, yes, we do. So then they started working. It's been good like that.
I know.
All boondocked at Cabela's. We did. It was awesome last night.
Yeah, it was our
awesome.
first boondock in Cabela's, first one ever, and we'll definitely do it again. So we love it.
Yeah, it was super quiet. It was nice because the store closes at a certain time. So that McG texts his last name. Can you talk about health insurance while full timing? Yes. You're gonna love this. We don't have any. Ozzy has health insurance. Ozzy has great health insurance.
Great health insurance. Amazing.
Dental. He's got everything.
But us, we don't have it. It's also something that we're also researching because at some point we need to get it.
We have it on our auto, like for the motorhome. So we have the medical on that because we figure that if something happens while we're driving, then that's what we. I hate to say that we hope happens while we're driving, but if something happens while we're driving, we'll have it covered that way. And if something happens while we're not driving, like I fall down and break my leg or something, we'll just get in the RV, start it up, drive down the road, and then drive into the ditch, break my leg while I'm driving, and then we'll be covered.
That's horrible to say.
Yeah, it's not a good idea.
It's horrible.
Yeah. Hogcat, you two are pretty strange. Thank you. That's awesome. We appreciate that.
I think that was on the comment of any strange people in the campground.
Oh, so, that's right. Well, yes, that is true. You guys are the best. Great meeting you. John, you guys were awesome as well. And again, the vegetables were amazing out of your garden. Hope you're doing well. Love your channel. Thanks, Frankie. We really appreciate that. We both are doing well. With the low bridges, we are avoiding them, Sheila.
Yeah.
So we use Google Maps because it's awesome. And then Lori double checks it with Allstays to make sure that
there's no low bridges. Our route.
You know, we haven't had a problem with it in the Northeast at all, but we've been staying on the interstates quite a bit. We have not been venturing off. Since we got to New Jersey.
Since we were heading to Philadelphia. I know that in Philadelphia there was a bunch of low bridges. So since then we have been using a lot of highways. And I know that one of the things that we get comments about is how you guys like us going into smaller roads to see towns and all that. We have not been able to see that or to do that, but it's a lot because of that, because we're trying to avoid low bridges and being in a bad situation with RV.
Yeah, and so we really haven't run into that. So that's good like that. Hawk's Adventure Vlog. I don't even want to say that comment, but just don't be like Nomadic Fanatic. I don't know how we could be, but
I don't even watch him, so I have no idea.
We're not we don't watch. It's our guilty pleasure that every now and then, but better not say anything than say nothing at all. Then whatever.
Night Rider after Canada, where you headed? We're entering through Michigan, and then from there we're trying to do
kind of diagonally across the country.
We're trying to go to Tennessee, I believe.
We may go to Tennessee. We need to go visit.
And then from there going straight to El Paso or Las Vegas, one of those two.
But we're going to head back towards the Southwest, and what route we're taking, we have no idea yet. Hi, Eddie, in the Pacific Northwest, Vancouver. We'll be up there at the near the end of the summer next year. Any plans to travel to Alaska? Yes, the end of summer next year. Sandy and Martin, thank you. You guys enjoy the channel. That's awesome. Are you going to get a boat like the Wynns?
No.
So Jerry, that's how I tried to sell
Try to keep
my wife.
Story short, but
I tried to sell my wife on the boat first. So I said, this is what we're going to do. We're going to buy a sailboat and we're going to sail around the world. And Lori said, hell no.
That's when he was saying that. And I was like, I don't want to die in the middle of the ocean. So that's a no.
Yeah.
That's my biggest fear. So
that was her biggest fear. So no. But we have been looking at the whole inner loop thing. I think some of you guys may have seen the
Technomedia.
Technomedia is doing that.
We didn't even know about that.
And we didn't know about it, but that looks kind of cool. And Lori isn't totally against that.
Is it in our plans now? Absolutely
it's not a plan.
But it's nothing we will not scratch from the plans anymore.
Ooh, when we're in Toronto, Frankie's buying dinner. That's awesome. Frankie, make sure that you are on Facebook with us. That's the only way you'll know that we're getting to be in your area, because the videos might show we're still in Montreal when we're in Toronto. We love meeting you guys. Don't get us wrong. We're not trying to avoid anybody, but it's just tough to, sometimes it's like, hey, let's go out to dinner. And it's like, sorry, we're already a week down the road. So
just to stay up to date, like where we are up to date is on Facebook, always posting where we are, what we're doing, and stuff like that.
You might see a pic that shows that we stayed at Cabela's.
YouTube, not so much. Do you plan to return to Las Vegas in the near future?
Off and on, I have to.
Yeah,
for business.
He's flying there with RV probably until next year.
Wisconsin,
early next year.
Jackie, I don't know. Maybe after Alaska next year on the way down. I don't know. We don't make reservations either to Dreamin'. Yeah, reservations, yeah.
People don't. We don't like them, but at some point we get in trouble because of that.
So. It makes our lives difficult sometimes when we don't have reservations.
But also easy going because we don't have plans. We can always go left or right if we want to.
Yeah, so that's cool. Saco, Old Orchard Beach area. Oh my God, we should be writing all this stuff down. Again, guys, if you shoot us a message on Facebook with some of these ideas as well, because we'll never
any
get
plans to tour California? We have been in California. Yeah. We're big lovers of California, so absolutely we're going to California spring of next year. Probably between winter and spring of next year, and check out some historical home tours if you get a chance, Lorena.
Tours where?
Yeah,
we've done that. We some of the areas that you guys haven't seen videos yet is New England. Those videos are coming up. Martha's Vineyard, we did some really cool stuff in Cape Cod and around Boston. So that's awesome.
Craig, does size matter as far as getting into RV parks?
Size always matters, Craig. And if you're too big, you can't get into some places. RV parks.
I'm not going to even second that one. I'm just going to say the smaller your RV, the easier it is to get into some parks, more state parks, national parks, that kind of stuff. Here in the Northeast, we have found a lot of RV parks that it's very hard to handle a very large RV because the roads are like tiny within the RV park itself. So just watch for that. So it does matter, but we have seen a lot of people traveling 40, 45 footers, and obviously they just go to private parks and they like that. And that's amazing. If it's in your budget,
if it's in your budget and that's your style of travel, get the biggest coach you want to get. Get a 45-foot diesel pusher.
It does matter if you are trying to do more movable, more like if you move a lot more.
The park that we were just in, Boston Minuteman Park in Boston, it was tight. Hard. There was some big coaches there, but they were in and out of that campground. We didn't have much of a problem. And if you've got a smaller coach, a Class C or something, no problem at all. So we always say our rule of thumb is go to the smallest coach that you can possibly go to and still be comfortable.
Like for us, like people ask us our number, like what's our like fee that we would like to be in, and I think we still love the Class A's. I don't think we will switch to something else, but that's our preference. We know other people like something totally different. For us will be 30 feet. Between
that would be ideal, I think.
Between 27 and 30. If we will see a 27 that really check all the boxes, we will get it. But 30, I think, is what we're looking at.
The toughest thing with the smaller coaches is closet space for full-time living. You get one closet that's this big. We have 2 closets in this place that are both this big. And so it makes it easy to full-time in this thing. Okay. How long do you plan to travel, Kim? Right now, it was initially a year, and now it's indefinite. We really don't have an end game.
Acadia National Park has poor cell coverage.
We figured that.
So keep that in mind. Mosquito.
It's coming to this.
Hi, Paul and Lorena from John. Pam, go to Bath, Maine, and check out Pofun Beach. Awesome.
Did we buy our rig through an RV dealer? Carol, we bought our rig through El Monte, a rental. This was a rental.
Yes.
And my initial thought was, I'm never going to buy a rental RV because it's going to be abused. So here's the deal with that. Yes, it was probably abused, but it was also completely redone on the inside when we bought it. It had new carpet, new flooring. It has brand new front seats in it. It had all of the service and stuff done on it. This coach, when we bought it, had 100,000 miles on it,
and we had,
which is a lot for a gas coach.
And we have a 3-year warranty on the entire box. If generator, fridge, ACs, anything goes bad, slides goes bad, we just take it to the warranty and they fix it for
Yep.
I think the deductible was only $100. So for
Yep.
us, it was worth it. And one thing about having a little bit of an older coach is that I can do whatever I want with this coach, like painting and changing and stuff like that. I don't feel guilty about it.
Yep.
It's like
not at all. And because it's a gas coach, which is the reason we went to the gas coach, I'm a pretty good wrench and pretty decent mechanic. So I knew I could fix anything that we.
At some point we might switch to something newer. We just don't know when that's gonna happen.
Does Canada have comparable parks? We have no idea. We will let you guys know very, very soon. Frisco, Texas. I believe we did. We were somewhere around Frisco.
I don't remember.
If you gave us a major area around there, maybe we would know, but I think we did.
Night Rider, glad to see you back.
Are you going anywhere? The solar eclipse? I think for some reason these are going backwards instead of forwards. Check out Bar Harbor Campground, no reservations. Oh, thank you very much for that, Nathan. Bar Harbor Campground. Write that down, Kevin. I know you're watching.
Where is that one?
Bar Harbor is where we're going.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Bar Harbor Campground.
Happy family now. Thank you, Joe. Hasta la vista, Lorena. Hello, Ozzy. Hi, Paul and Lorena. Look forward to a golf lesson.
No golf lessons in this one, in this channel, Tom.
Tom, you don't need lessons. You're giving me strokes, dude. Don't even start. Hi from the Smoky Mountains. Hey from Indiana. Meow. Me wow. Me wow. Okay, cool. Schoodic Park may be available 30 miles from Bar Harbor. A new park part of Acadia.
Actually, we checked and there's
nothing available there. Met any other YouTubers while traveling? Yes, we met very early on. We met the
Keep Your Daydream from Mark and
Mark from Keep Your Daydream and his son. Just blanked on his name. Caleb. So we met Mark and Caleb. Trish was not feeling well that day, so we were going to meet them.
We left Vegas.
That was right when we left Vegas. Really fun guy. And if you don't watch Keep Your Daydream, great channel and great family. And they do a great job. They really do a great job. Other YouTubers know bloggers, obviously veganrv.com.
Florida.
Oh, sorry, Traveling Robert. Oh my goodness, Robert, I forgot. Sorry. And Robert's there. Sorry. Robert's watching. Sorry, Robert.
And the timing wasn't perfect, but we were in Texas and we were camping. We were just selling in the RV in Padre, and we see Chris and G Travels pass.
Yeah.
So we chatted with them, and they were like living while we were arriving.
Yeah, we were just doing this for a couple of days, never got a chance.
The timing was horrible, but yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. Traveling Robert. Again, if you guys aren't following Traveling Robert, you should go check out his channel. The guy's got the greatest voice ever, and he does all of his own music. We found out, so all the music you hear on his channel, he does it. Would be so much better, but his music is awesome, and the voice you can go to sleep while watching the video. It's awesome. So, but don't go to sleep while watching his video.
Does Paul still have his Harley? No, that was a compromise he did when we got the coach. It was, we were. Well, we were not planning on going full time.
We weren't going full time yet, but Lori basically was just testing me to see how seriously I wanted to do an RV, and she said, "Okay, get rid of the Harley and we'll do the RV." So I did. And it's something that I will have in the future again. It's something that we'll probably wind up renting here one of these days really soon because I'm kind of having withdrawals, and I need to go for a putt really soon. So
we rent one.
Yeah, we'll rent one. Ozzy, them shots make me sleepy.
No,
make Ozzy sleepy. Yeah, Paul and Lorena. Oh yeah, the s'mores were awesome, John. Are you guys going to continue
John is like, my sister was in town from Mexico, and John very nicely brought the s'mores, the whole kit, and it was the first time my sister got s'mores. So that was
so she
nice.
loved them. Continue full timing, yes, absolutely. I don't know if we'll ever own brick and mortar again. I think we will, but we're thinking of smaller places in other
one of the
areas.
Reasons also I wanted to start full timing for a little bit. It was just to see a different area of the country, something that we'll fall in love with, and maybe just buy a home there and more like settle there. I have found so many places. It's just hard to choose one. That's a problem. But we have thought about the idea, instead of having one, having several like smaller homes and just do their 2-3 months and then keep going with RV to the next one. So we have thought about that.
Still doing a video on backing up your tow dolly. I'm planning on doing that, Larry. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so far behind. The video editing, the way we do it, takes so much time. It's ridiculous. So yes, I'm trying to get those out, but I'm trying to get caught up on just our regular vlog. So
Traveling Robert, hi there. Hey, Robert.
Yeah. North Dakota by middle of September. know if we're going to make North Dakota, but
I don't know.
Yeah. O'Fallon, Missouri. Cool. Guys are awesome. Where do you stow his litter box in your RV?
Between the passenger chair and the desk we put in the house. Right now it's a total mess because he just came back from his trip, so there's a suitcase there and all that. But
yeah, so right behind that passenger seat where most RVs have a big chair, we got rid of that chair, and that's where we have the work desk, and it's right there. And we need to do a tour of the RV sometime soon, but somebody isn't done what changes she needs to make, and so she won't do it.
It's up to him. He stops me.
No, it's not true. Thank you, Brenda. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Oh,
your most valuable, invaluable resource. Wow, good question.
Some of the apps are just so helpful. I think that
Allstays is awesome. Freecampsites.net is a great resource.
Gas Buddy, it's changing from state to state. We notice sometimes before changing state, we check gas prices to see if it's cheaper or more expensive than the next one, and we make decisions based on that. That's a great one too.
Yeah. Just quick tip for you guys. Yeah, you might find, like, I think it was Maryland to Pennsylvania. Each state has different taxes on gas. If you use Gas Buddy, we were going from Maryland into PA. We noticed that the gas prices were going to jump like 30 or 40 cents a gallon. And if you're in a car, don't drive around looking for better gas prices. But when you're going to put 70 gallons in a coach, and it makes a difference of, you know, $10 or $15.
This case, it was like 30 cents per gallon.
Yeah, 30 cents a gallon on 70 bucks. On 70 gallons, you're looking at, you know, 21 bucks. Is that right?
I don't know.
I can't be that much. But anyways, it's a lot of money. So when you're filling up these huge coaches, it's worth checking that.
Plan on going full-time RVing next year. You give us hope. Oh, I'm
awesome,
so excited about it. See, if we can just give you inspiration to do it and go and do it, awesome.
Yeah.
If we're just entertaining, that's all him.
Did you sell your home in Las Vegas? Yeah, we did, Martin. We sold that before we left. Yes. We closed on it after we left, but we sold it before we left.
Yes.
Hello, Porterville and DJ. Portland Headlight. Okay, cool. Hey, Robert, good videos too. Yes, he does. Hello from Kansas City. North near Saco in Maine. Hello from Phoenix. Ruthie from Florida says hello. How are you handling low bridges? I think we answered that already. Fort Williams, Hola, Paula, y Lorena, Saludos. Saludos. The Cape Elizabeth, Portland Lighthouse, very nice. Just cannot climb it. Okay, cool. I'm going to try and say hello again. Have you eaten any lobster since being in New England? Love your videos. Thank you. Again, no.
Just lobster roll myself.
Lobster roll.
Not a huge fan. I'm sorry. I know.
Yeah, being vegetarians, it's tough. Lori is actually what they call a pescatarian, so she does some fish, but she's not a huge lobster fan. Love the review of Williamsburg. Thanks, Jonathan. That awesome area. I mean, just awesome area. Solar eclipse, we don't know. Oh, Allagash White, while you're in Maine. We are going to the Allagash Brewery while we're here, Marty. So that we're looking forward. I know that Kevin and Laura from Vegan RV, Laura likes Allagash, so we are going to go there. In El Paso. Oh, sorry, I wasn't supposed to tell anyone Jerry from El Paso is watching. St. Genevieve, Missouri. Hello, Ed and Lauren. 9 days till closing. Wow. 30 days to buy a rig and start the adventure. Dude, congratulations. That's awesome.
Congrats.
Hello from Bassett. Hello, Nat and Kat.
Will you be going to California too?
Yes, we will be there in kind of
late winter,
mid
early spring.
Yeah. Portland Lighthouse near Portland, Maine. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Sue. So we're in Portland right now, so.
Yeah, meet up in Quartzsite.
All right. We might have to do that now. I just don't want to do a meetup in Quartzsite and have like 3 people come. You know how much that'll kill my ego?
Will be like 3 of the coolest people ever.
But it would be 3 of the coolest people ever. Yeah, but that would be my fear, that we do this huge, we're going to do a meetup, and then like 3 people show up.
The Portland Headlight House is one of the most picturesque in the country. Huh?
Cool.
We've seen a lot of them, so I look forward to see that one.
Hey, Sharon and Jimmy. Quartzsite, dude on the move. Are you going to see the eclipse?
No.
We're going to fake
I guess
one.
on TV. I guess.
Oh, see, now we're getting back up into it looks like the same. See, now we're somehow backwards in our, I don't know. Houston, thank you very much for Not Vape Famous for offering a night or 2. Bob Wells to guest host this winter in the Southwest. Yeah, I mean, I'm not super familiar with Bob Wells, but I know who he is.
I don't know.
I think he's like one of the van life guys, and he's done the he's the guy that talked about Bronner's, the soap, and we love Bronner's.
Okay.
If you don't know what that is,
Not
look it
sure.
up.
Like I said, I don't watch really RV channels for one reason, because I don't like to compare our channel with anything. So I don't like to change
we want to be
ways.
ourselves.
We just do whatever it is that we do.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
try
the
Bar
reason.
Harbor Campground. They don't take reservations. Show up and see if they have a spot. Go left when you get on the island and follow the roads toward Bar Harbor. Okay, well, we'll have to check it out. Bar Harbor. Hope Kevin's writing all this stuff down. Paul, hello. Any UFOs at night when boondocking in the desert? We have not seen any.
We wish, because we still need to.
Yeah, I still need to know if we're alone or not. San Diego, we owe you dinner. Scott, I didn't know you owed us dinner, but now that you reminded us, thanks. I appreciate that.
Are people different in different parts of the country? Absolutely. Like every part of the country has its own little culture.
Yeah.
So yeah, people are very different.
But again, like we've talked about, when you focus on what makes people different, nothing good comes out of that. So
well, I don't focus on what's different. I just like to go to new cultures. I see the culture side of it. That's the way I see it.
Right.
It's like,
they're different. Why are people on the East Coast different? Because there's so many freaking people packed into such a small space.
About even East Coast. Northeast is one section. Right. You go also to the South, and it's another section. People in Florida is a different kind of people. California on its own is different kind of people. So yeah, it's like depending where you go, people change a little bit. They have different ways of doing some stuff or talking, and it's kind of cool to see that. It's part of the coolness of traveling, seeing all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely. Should we call you Chop Chop? Is that because of my haircut, Sheila? What are you referring to there? I don't know.
I don't know.
That's awesome. Great t-shirt. Thank you. Hello, hi. Have you eaten lobster? We are in Sebago Lake, 30 minutes from you. John. So John, you had mentioned earlier that on Tuesday you're going to be in, you just did it again. What did you do?
I have no idea.
Answer the questions again.
Just answer the question.
Now I can't remember what it was. Sebago Lake, right? We on Tuesday are going to be heading up closer to Acadia, staying at a ranch up there. So just shoot me that message again on Facebook, and then we'll try and say hello to you guys if we're close. I'm assuming that we are.
Oh God, I'm just
Lori
don't know
just
exactly, but I'm even halfway up and still not there. So, do you think Thousand Trail has been worth the cost? Well, we don't have Thousand Trails anymore.
Well, no, but has it been worth the cost? Absolutely.
We made the average.
I'm not a big Thousand Trails fan after having it of the campgrounds. I just don't think the campgrounds are as good as they can be, Brian. But I will say that our average cost from the yearly dues with your dailies, which are $3 to $4, our average stay costs us $16. That's really hard to beat.
It was 13 something.
It got down to 13?
Yeah, it was
even
13
at 13.
Something.
It just
changed. So it was amazing. So we're thinking just again maybe the basic nationwide membership just as a savings, because yeah, we paid so much. Like this last 2 weeks, I was in Boston area, and you can imagine we pay a lot of that. So I think we can grab it from here.
Yeah. Guys, sorry if we missed some of the questions. There's so many questions, and we just clicked on something and it resorted the questions in a different order or something. Every time Lori touches the computer,
I mess everything up.
Stop touching the computer.
Question: Cool Harvest Host experience. There's so many. I think
my favorite so far is Flinch Bus.
Flinch Bus has been amazing, but we're heading in 2 days to another Harvest Host that is a brewery. I'm gonna say at the brewery. I think that's maybe gonna become my favorite one.
Yeah. Yep. Somebody said the video's freezing up some. Again, we're streaming live video from a freaking cell phone, so it's going up to space, outer space, and back. And so yeah, we're gonna have some issues with it freezing up. The campground Wi-Fi sucks, no matter where you go. So you usually can't use the campground Wi-Fi.
Anything new with your drone?
Anything new with the drone? The reason I haven't been using the drone very much, gang, is because we are staying in a lot of state and national parks. They do not allow you to initiate or terminate a flight from a national park or a state park. And so I have been trying to abide by that and not flying. And I can, but I just haven't been in a place where I really could. I also am not going to fly it over a heavily populated area and get into any trouble doing that, especially popping the videos onto YouTube. I don't need that. The kind of drone is a unique Typhoon H. It's a 6 rotor, so it's very cool. Is Philadelphia the city where they really shot the movie Back to the Future? No, it is not, Bruce. I think it was all shot in the back studio lot of Universal Studios in California.
I think Kevin is kind of like Paul, giving only wrong facts.
Kevin is just full of it. He has no. He's completely out of his mind.
Paul, are you a hockey fan? Yes,
I'm a hockey fan, but living in the Southwest, not a whole lot of hockey fans down there.
Who's your favorite team?
But my favorite team of all time. I grew up in Southwestern Ontario and Canada. My favorite team of all time was the Boston Bruins, and my favorite player was Bobby Orr. That should date me. And yeah. Where are we right now? We are just outside of Portland, Maine. I don't know the little town, and I don't know the campground seat or something. As soon as you said Jinx, we lost the internet. Sorry. We like Cabela's. Ozzy was hanging around. He was here a minute ago, but Ozzy got shots the other day, so he's a little bit out of it.
Who are your favorite other online RVers? Keep Your Daydream?
I would think Keep Your Daydream. I mean, we don't watch a lot of other channels because we just, like Lori said, we don't want to compare ourselves. We want to remain our own personality, which I think we probably do. But and same thing with editing and all that. I think they do a great job. Lori's favorite, your favorite is Less Junk, More Journey. I think you have to say that.
Favorite?
Yeah.
I would say Keep Your Daydream, but I really, really love Less Junk, and I appreciate the work they do because it's hard to do all this.
Nathan does a great job on video.
Having all the shots that they do and all that, we know how hard it is to do all that and the editing, so we appreciate that too. Yeah. Yes.
Jose, hello, Jose. Got to go see you soon. Ozzy's hanging out. YouTube video up for your first we have a YouTube video up. So Two Dreamin', if you guys go to their
we have a YouTube at Cabela's. It's like
they have one up. So Two Dreaming.
Okay,
so we'll have to look at their video.
We need to check
Again, I really don't have time. Like I have people saying, hey, can you check this out? Can you check that out? Guys, when I'm not doing this, I'm editing. Or we're out filming, so it's tough for me to go watch other stuff.
Check Technomedia for health insurance information. We will.
Yeah, we will. We've seen that before, but
also isn't getting much FaceTime. Yeah, because he's asleep. He's sleeping right now. Yeah. So he doesn't want to do anything with us. It will be great if the Sam's Clubs and Costco's will have group health and dental for their members. I totally agree with that. A way to go. Hey guys, looking great. We need to meet more like this. Should be
once a month.
Maybe once a month.
I totally agree with that.
I totally agree.
We agree. We need to do that more.
But I realize now that we need to have somebody here to read us the comments too. And
John Lewis, run yourself over. Yeah. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. I guess he's trying to be funny and mean at the same time, or maybe I don't see anything nice coming out of that. But that's just hilarious. Been watching on the phone. Your video streaming is great. All Stays is awesome, Tom. We agree with that. Who is the cook between the two of you?
Imagine.
This one here.
Yeah.
Lori doesn't allow me near the flames on the stove. So, yeah.
Not only that, if you want to eat and not starve, I have to cook. Otherwise, we will starve.
I make awesome cereal.
Yeah, he doesn't cook at all.
No.
Any plans to do Patreon? No, not really, not yet. Or at all. We don't know. I mean, it's something that we have not considered or not anyway for now. So I don't know.
I want to avoid it at all costs, but we'll see what happens. The channel is growing and it's doing better and better with you guys. As you guys are doing right now, watching, please share everything you can with people to help us grow the channel. That's what really matters to us. I would rather do this without any Patreon whatsoever. If we can grow to the channel where the views are enough and the revenue from ads and things like that are enough, we don't have to ask you guys for any money out of your pocket. And that's what's awesome. Same thing with the Amazon. Grab our Amazon link. And if you're buying anything from Amazon, go do that.
Doesn't cost you any extra.
Doesn't cost you any extra to buy through our Amazon links. That helps support the channel as well. And that's awesome. But if you guys don't do any of that, we're okay with that too.
Yeah, but we don't judge anybody. I mean, I think it's like a cool and fair way to just get money, Patreon. I mean, it takes a lot of work.
Yeah.
You guys have no idea how much, how many
a lot of
hours just one video takes. So I understand people just going through Patreon
You know,
and doing that.
you pay for a movie, you pay
Yeah,
for
HBO
HBO and all that kind
whatever.
of stuff, and it's basically the same thing. Those people are creating video content and put it online, and people pay for that. So Patreon's kind of like that, except for you get to support the shows that you really, really like. Just not for us. So
yeah, Kathy from
visit
Podcast.
Chattanooga.
Hello, Kathy.
I do want to visit Chattanooga. Hey, Kath, how you doing? Got to meet Kathy and Steve. They were awesome. Detroit. Yes, Dude on the Move will be coming through Detroit.
Oh, we're going through Detroit coming
south.
Got
to do Detroit. We got to do the Ford Museum there. It's awesome.
I'm with Lorena. I totally agree with that. I can't remember one, but I'm totally
coming back through San Antonio. Yeah, we'll be back through San Antonio sometime. I don't know if this time around, but yeah.
Question:
it was awesome.
Hey guys, how do you keep your dash camera steady?
I just have a mount that my phone mounts in the same phone that I use to shoot all my video. I mount it in a thing on the dash, and it just does a great job of I have the steady cam thing on it, like the thing that's about steady hand movement, and it seems to work great. So it's amazing.
Okay, enjoy your adventure from the Grace of Wisconsin.
Cool, thank you. Guys, we're getting close to an hour and a half. We're gonna need to cut this short pretty soon. But
his and hers vlog. They're the reviewers from Alaska. I like their vlog. Not seen them. I couldn't tell you.
We still have 400 people on, so we'll stay on a little bit longer and keep answering questions. Yeah. His and her vlog. RVers from Alaska. I like their vlog. Yeah, I don't know who they are at all. I don't think. But okay, we might have to check them out.
I'm glad.
Love the vids. Paul's hilarious. Thank you, Marty. See?
Don't feed his ego, please.
Message retracted. Radical tech dude. Oh, come on, man. If you're gonna say some stuff, let's hear it. I'm glad you like Normandy Farms, dude. It was so good, Paul. We loved that place.
It was a beautiful place.
I can't find the questions people are asking, so not sure if you've got to my questions. Well, Cynthia, we've got to this question. So
what question was yours?
Yeah.
Who's the cook between you two? Myself. We are hoping for Alaska next summer for 2 months. Well, we might meet you there then.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Brenda, it's great state.
Thank you. We're so glad that you guys are here. It's amazing. Just yours is my husband's favorite channel. Have you two been to Ohio? We have not been to Ohio yet.
No, never.
We don't know. I've been there, but we haven't been there together in the RV. I don't know if we're gonna make it through there or not when we start to head south. But cool, Cincinnati. I love Cincinnati. Really like Cincinnati. I saw a Van Halen concert there back in the 80s. Boy, that dates me. Fresh fruits and veggies available at roadside stands in Canada now.
Awesome. I didn't know that. That will be cool.
We look forward to that. We can get into anywhere, even a tent site, because we are a tiny RV. That's what I'm talking about there. Any modifications or changes you want to do to your RV setup? Like a pool and spa on the roof, but Lori will not let me do that.
Structurally, it doesn't sound good.
Structurally, it's probably not going to happen. But seriously, modifications. Yeah, eventually we want to do the solar thing. I mean, that's going to help us do some more boondocking. So that's something we're looking at.
I think we're planning that for next year and before going to Alaska.
What I'm really having a problem with is when we did the Way, we were really close to being at our max weight, and we're not carrying a whole lot of stuff. So adding the batteries and the solar is going to really put us close. So that's something that we really got to look at and see if there's anything we can do about. And, who knows, maybe we have to change the coach.
Speaking of Vegas, have you ever seen Celine Dion? That's my dream. Love you guys.
Margaret, we have never seen Celine.
You have, with Sean.
Oh, I did see Celine with my son. That's right. A few years ago. You've already been in Massachusetts, yes, and that video will follow soon, Margaret.
Okay. Have you found Harvest House is worth the $44 membership cost?
Absolutely.
It has totally exceeded that. I think
not even
it's actually
close, Ellen.
too cheap.
It's too cheap.
Too cheap for me. It's like you saying these amazing places for free and super nice people every time you go and talk to somebody.
Yeah.
For $44 a year, you cannot beat that at all.
Yeah. And we've had people say, well, I just want the list so I can stay there. Well, you know what? Make your own list. Go make all the phone calls to see if you can stay at these places for free. It's a great service. It's an amazing service. $44 is cheap. It is so cheap.
Kevin from Phoenix. How cool is that? Have loved following you both from the day you finally started started full timing. So
Thanks,
that's awesome.
Kevin.
Thank you.
Any plans on buying a new motorhome? What, you don't like our old motorhome? What the heck, Sean? No,
didn't say that.
No, I know. Eventually, maybe. I mean, I'd like a shiny new motorhome, but never new. We'll never buy new.
Not new.
Nah,
always.
The depreciation on these things is
like,
insane.
even if it's 1 year old, somebody else got the depreciation. But eventually, we found the right one. We're not like totally sold on any model right now. That's why we have not upgraded at all. We love what we have right now.
This has been amazing for us.
But really we're open also to at some point upgrading if we find the right one.
And if you know anybody who wants to buy us a new motorhome, please let us know. That would be cool. Welcome to Driveway Surf in Nashville. Sean, be careful
have
what
an
you
RV
offer.
garage with 30 amp plug
Be
and
careful what you offer, dude.
Well, as you can see by our videos in New Jersey, sometimes we take those invitations seriously.
Those invitations seriously, Sean. So thanks. That would be awesome. I'd like to do Nashville. I think Lori would like to do Nashville.
Any plans to add solar?
Yes. Solar. Love your vids. Microphone, are you going to show us that you're using the phone? What microphone were you going to show us? Oh, this one here. So this was the old mic that we put on top of a big camera. So I'm walking around places with this big camera with this thing on the top. So people would freak out. They're going, oh my God, it's a professional film crew. What are they doing in here? And why are they not paying us? So we went from this to this, and it's just like a little filter right here. And that's why the audio isn't the greatest sometimes, folks. So sorry about that. Everyone says, why don't you mic us? Well, if I mic myself and Lori, we've got to set the mic tones at different settings. And then we have to, every time we shoot, you have to sync those settings. It's a complete pain in the butt. So sometimes the audio isn't isn't the greatest. Once we get our own film crew, it's not going to happen.
No. Been a fan since the beginning. Lunch and me in Kansas City. Thank you, Jody.
We're coming to Kansas City tomorrow for lunch. No, that's not tomorrow, but we'll someday we're going to get there.
We solved the closet issue in hours. So I'm assuming how to use the space.
Yep, must be in the. Did you turn your whole RV into a closet? I don't know. Can you show us the inside of your motorhome?
Oh my God.
You got to talk to her, Cynthia. Not right now, we can't.
Carry the whole laptop around, so it's just too hard to do. But but we will do that. Do that video soon.
About the same time that you get the backup video from me is about the time Lori's going to get her interior video done.
Camper Report on YouTube has best RV length for fitting in national parks. Check it out. Okay.
I don't know if there's a best RV length. I mean, the best RV length I would think is 20 feet, but that's for national parks. But then that doesn't mean it's the best RV length for full timing. So again, that's the different.
Only state parks you will have a problem with, like serious problem with, it will be the ones in California. Besides that, because they're really going small. But besides that, I'm seeing.
But I agree.
Have a problem with having our size of RV.
No, I agree with that. But yeah, that's the problem, Sheila, is the best RV length for a national park isn't necessarily the best RV length for full-time living.
Yeah.
So, because the best RV park for a national park is something small.
Yeah.
RV Illustrating. Hey guys, hoping to meet up next visit of the Southeast. Cool.
Love you too.
How did you come up with your RV's name? Radical Tech Dude. So
short story.
We're Vikings fans. The show Vikings. It's a very brutal show, so you probably shouldn't watch it if you don't like blood and guts. But we loved the Viking culture and the mystique behind the Vikings. And they always talked about their god Odin. And Odin's better half was Freya, and Freya is the goddess of love and sex and war and all kinds of other cool stuff.
It's
fertility, sex, same thing. And so we just liked the name Freya for our first coach because we liked the name Freya.
Well, we always thought about putting to our first coach that it was our starter and all that.
Yeah, it's
Freya,
a starter coach.
Then we will get Odin, and then once we get our ideal coach, that will be Valhalla. That is kind of like their heaven.
Valhalla is the Vikings' heaven, yeah.
So we thought in that order we will put them. So Freya, this is the first one that we had. So we put this one Freya. So that's where the name comes from.
Sherry's in the process of going full time. Awesome.
Nice.
Congratulations. Safe travels. Thank you. Exists. Do you plan a shelf life for her? We have not planned the shelf life yet.
No.
Please start updating Instagram.
Oh,
you need to do Instagram. I'm doing this already.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna start taking up Instagram and I will start updating it. I totally agree.
Not gonna happen.
Love Keep Your Daydream too, because they're cool. Yep, I mean, keep your daydream. Great people. Totally agree. What have you done for careers in the past?
I was a male stripper for many, many years. I didn't do very well.
Jeez, Paul. Myself, I started working when I was 18. I worked for GE most of my working life.
General Electric
when I was in Mexico. Until for better opportunities, basically I quit that job. I was going for 6 months to US here to speak better English and take English classes and all that, and then go back to a different company. In that transition, this one,
she met somebody that changed.
Love at second sight. You can always go back and see that video.
And me, man, I've done everything. Started working at McDonald's when I was a kid. I used to milk cows and bale hay and do all that kind of crazy stuff. But I was a truck driver for a few years. That's how I made it to the United States and wound up staying down here. And then I was in the car audio industry for a while. Then I was a golf professional in the golf industry from 1995 through 2007. And then
not through
met this
2007. It's like
2007.
You also have your own business. Oh,
no, through 2007, through 95 through 2007. Then my business partner and I had a little bit of a falling out. I met this crazy Mexican girl, and then we started our own company together. And we've had Picasso Auto Spa now for going on 11 years. And then Lori does some online stock trading. I do some online marketing and things like that as well. I do some webinars teaching people how to market their business online. I help host some of those. So yeah, so we have a few things going on. I'd love to do this full time, guys, but the revenue just isn't there for us to be able to maintain our lifestyle. And we like to have fun, and having a lot of fun and doing things the way we do requires a lot of cash. So we have to maintain our other businesses to be able to do that, unless we somehow blow this thing up to, 150 or 200,000 people. That'd be awesome. But anyways, but yeah, we've done a few things. And
keep our daydream.
Yeah, keep your daydream. Absolutely.
What about Olivia and Kali from Driving and Vibing? I have not watched them. If I'm honest with you, I understand they're extremely cool.
Yeah,
but
I have not
watched them really. Welcome to Maine. Thank you. We miss you guys here in North Carolina. We'll be back.
We'll be back. Carlos Santana, love
him. That's
you. Who you love? Do you love me, Carlos?
Or Ozzy?
Or is it Ozzy? Thank you if it's me, and Ozzy says thank you if it's him.
Just subscribed a few days ago. Love your videos.
Welcome, Haley.
And please shout out to my hubby Dave Crawford. Yours is his favorite channel, please. Oh, thank you.
Yo, Dave, what's happening? Welcome, Dave Crawford. I hope you're watching. You're our favorite viewer. We have a lot of viewers.
Sure, Van Man is a super good guy in a YouTube channel. We will check it out.
Check that out.
I live in Maine. Awesome. Well, we're here in your home state.
Folks, as we're mentioning these YouTubers as well, feel free to go watch their channels and check them out. Yeah. I mean, we believe in abundance. We have the abundance mindset. Yeah. We believe that there's room out there for everybody who wants to do stuff like this.
Different style.
We don't try to hide anything, or we don't try to, hoard it all for ourselves. We just don't believe in that kind of crap. So please, if we mention other YouTubers, go watch them and check them out. If you like them, continue to watch them. If you don't, come on back and watch us. But continue to watch us the whole time. Anyway. So.
Roland, I really enjoy your vids. I started at the beginning. Well, thank you for following.
Cool.
Hubby and I used to watch TV shows and movies. Now we are glued to YouTube to watch you guys and others. We can't wait to be free too. We see that more and more and more. People just dumping cable and TV and all this thing and just going Netflix, Hulu, and YouTube only.
Cable companies, are you listening? Better get on your stuff.
Wow.
Hello from Berlin. Wow. Good morning, Berlin. That's amazing.
Cool. I have to say, within our plans, eventually, we don't know exactly when, it's to RV Europe. We will be probably renting something over there for 6 months or something like that. That it's when they give you permission or kind of like visa. So we will be going there. We still don't know the timing though, but eventually we'll make it to Europe and we will travel Europe that way.
Yeah.
Probably for the roads from there, probably in a Class B. So that's the goal.
Absolutely. I am going to say that we're going to cut this off at 10 p.m. here, which will be 7 p.m. on the West Coast, guys. We got to kill it. I've got to get some editing to do. And with that being said, what way do you? I use a program called Premiere Pro, Brian. It's Premiere Pro CC, and it's a program that I learned to use by watching video online and by going to online classes to learn to do it. I knew absolutely nothing about video editing before I uploaded the first few videos of another channel that I had called the Sharon Zone, which I'm not doing anything with now, but that was teaching people how to do it, but how to do videos online. But I knew nothing. I learned it all online, and now the horrible stuff you see now is the stuff that I've learned how to do. I met my future husband in Bangor, Maine years ago. I've got so many things to say about that, but that's awesome, Margaret. We are just down the street from Bangor, Maine, and yeah.
Your Canadian comes when you say sorry.
Sorry, Julie. Yeah, my Canadian.
Phenomenal views of New York City. Excellent job, guys.
We loved New York, Elizabeth. And I will tell you that I hated New York the first time I went. I went in the late 70s, early 80s, and I hated it. And that's when it was a very, very dirty place. It's been much, much better. Get gas before PA. Yes, we learned that. Moved to North Carolina, hot and humid. Yeah, hot and humid isn't good. Like, we are really starting to appreciate the Las Vegas weather. It's 90 degrees there and hot, or 95 or even 100, but you don't feel it because of the humidity. No bugs. Well, there are scorpions and snakes, but no bugs. Hello from O'Brien.
Dennis and Diana.
Planning to hit the road in 2020? Yes, Kevin. Hope you're still out there.
Start getting rid of stuff from now.
Yeah, start getting rid of stuff. You've got 3 years to get rid of your stuff. So, oh, look, he's here.
Brown. There he is.
Say hi, Ozzy.
Oh, he's a cutie.
All right, that's enough of you.
Okay.
All right, he can't answer questions. Thanks, Jay. I mean, you guys, I could say thanks over and over again, and we do, because you guys are just absolutely amazing. It is getting harder and harder and harder to respond to comments on the videos, so I apologize for that, guys, because we're now, it takes 2, 3, 4 hours sometimes just to answer comments, and I can't continue that for very long. So let you guys know that I am continuing to read as many comments as possible. We are reading them. To answer every one of them is just getting to be impossible. I would rather spend that time editing video than just plain responding to comments.
I think at this point, we're gonna start switching to instead of responding every single comment, just to basically questions more.
Yeah, maybe like that.
But we totally appreciate if you also like our videos and all that. We acknowledge that.
Radical Tech Dude. Lorena, if you ever get tired of your old man, look me up. Dude, she's gotten tired of me long time ago. We've been married 10 years ago. She's long tired of me.
I cannot keep up with him. This man has so much energy and everything. Can't keep up with him.
Great videos. Thanks, Ben. Appreciate it. Again, greetings from Berlin. I can't believe it, man. That's awesome. Kimberly, yes, we're going to Nova Scotia. Are you in Nova Scotia? Reach out and say hello.
We were going to go to Nova Scotia through the ferry, but it was going to be between the RV and the car, $900 and something, almost $1,000. So we decided that was a lot of fuel money. That was a lot of camping money. So we can just pull the trigger that way. So we're still going to go to Nova Scotia, just not the short route. We're going to go the longer route.
Yeah, we're going to go the longer route. Yep. This is a great question. When having sex in the RV, are the jacks up or down? Yes.
They have to be down.
Your videos, if you come back through San Antonio, we'll treat you and Lorraine to a wonderful vegetarian meal. Thanks, Randy. We'll take you up on that. Coming to OK anytime soon. Oklahoma. I don't know about soon, Sandy, but I will say eventually. Lorena, wife wants to know, do you ever drive?
If I have to. If I have to, not because I want to, because I still get nervous in front of the wheel. But once in a while I will drive just a very short distance.
You saw the other day when we did this in the coach, so yeah. Paul, glad to see you grew your hair out. I don't know if I grew my hair out. Was I bald before? My hair's a mess. My mom was born in the Allagash brewery.
Around?
No. Around Allagash. Is Allagash a place? Probably. I doubt she was born in the brewery. Watch out for Radical Tech Dude, Paul. That's awesome. Yeah, he's honing in there. There comes Ozzy. He's going to do some FaceTime. Following your vlog since you sold your house last year. Thanks, guys. Viewers are dropping off now, which is cool because we're going to call this here pretty soon. But a video on how you guys met was one of my faves. Thanks, Joe.
Thank you.
the way we met was, I think, magic. So it's awesome. If you're south of Portland, you'd love Bentley Saloon and Campground in Arundel. Bar and campground with keen bikers. Oh, that sounds cool. Maybe we'll have to check that out. Is Lorena liking the motorhome experience?
Absolutely. Like I said before, it's like it has been a very nice surprise. I really, really, really enjoy it because now I think the thing that it was hard for me is to see this as my home because I have my house. I couldn't see this as a home. I just saw it as an RV, recreational vehicle. But now that this is the only thing I have really embraced make this my home. And I think that was a huge mindset change. Once I know this is my kitchen, this is my everything, that changed everything for me. And now I'm just happy here in my RV.
That's awesome. Route you'll be going through Michigan. It'll be a very, very small part of the southern Michigan. Detroit, maybe through Chicago, but we also may do Detroit and drop down I-75 south. I don't know. We've traveled Detroit many times. I do know we will be doing the Ford Museum again in Dearborn because you have to do the Ford Museum when you're there. It's amazing.
Richard, you have to go to Bissell Brothers Brewery in Portland, the best in Maine. Try this substance. Amazing. I will.
Cool.
So remember that.
Lorena, do you still listen to Queen? Did you ever listen to Queen? I guess you do sometimes.
Once in a while, I guess.
Where did that come from? Queen? Queen's awesome.
The Rhapsody, yeah.
Family had first checkout weekend. Entire family is now very positive about full timing and retirement. Awesome, Jonathan. Nubile Lighthouse, beautiful, cool. Show's great to follow. Thanks, James. Smuggler's Den Campground. 20CB, how you doing, bud? I can't find any of these questions. Hello, hi from NOLA. Steve, loved NOLA. NOLA was another place that we loved.
I did.
NOLA, what did you do?
Just
every time Lori touches the screen and scrolls up,
okay,
all of a sudden the comments are all goofy.
I'm thinking we need to wrap it up anyway.
Yeah, we're going to wrap it up here really soon. Alan from PA, thank you so much, Alan, for all of your help. You've been awesome. We loved Intercourse PA. Be safe, be well. Thank you, sir. Do you need anything? Oh, do we need anything from the Country Kettle and Intercourse? I don't know about right now, but man, that stuff was awesome.
Oh, the pickles.
The pickles were amazing.
The spicy
very
pickles,
cool.
very
so
good.
Maybe, Alan, we'll touch base if we need you to pick up anything. Niagara Falls to Jacksonville next month. Brian, what do you suggest is, could you?
Oh my God.
Come on up here. Yeah, come on up here.
Somebody just like.
We've got a surprise guest.
It's a weird neighbor. You guys were talking
but you're
about
gonna
it.
You guys are going to have to.
You guys have an umbrella. This is amazing.
Come here. We got a surprise guest star here that surprise guest appearance.
Oh my God.
Oh,
He's done with the door.
Come here, have a seat. You guys might remember this guy. Look at that. You let bugs into the RV.
Is this where they filmed Back to the Future?
Jesus. Look at that. Paul, you're hilarious. Thank you. I am a legend in my own mind. Just watched your Nolans videos. Nice review of my hometown. You did miss some stuff. Missed some stuff. No way. We didn't miss anything in New Orleans. We did everything.
I still tried to pronounce that one. Nolans. So, love you guys. Our favorite channel. Caleb. I wonder if that's Caleb, like Caleb from Keep Your Daydream. No.
Every time she touches
seriously. Okay, it is her.
Yeah, see?
It's her.
When she touches it.
But I just scroll up. It's only.
I'm happy.
Hey, Ron. What's up?
I'm happy to see that Kevin's stalking you. Hi, Kevin. See, now it's scrolling.
That's right.
Now we're in there.
Now
see?
we know why everybody's
Back
here.
to the Future.
We did it. I did it.
Oh, look at that. See, look at this. You're stealing the show, baby. That's crazy. That's
so,
awesome.
A couple of things in the comments people were asking about.
Okay.
When you're with all of the equipment, they're like, how do I, where are the links for all of this? So
the links for what?
To when you were showing the gimbal and all that, they're like, what gimbal is that? Where can I buy it?
In the bottom of the comments in all of the videos, if you're logged in on your computer, all the links for that stuff are there. And feel free to go there and buy all that crap. Oh, Kevin,
I do it.
You and Paul are too funny. Told you, legends in our own minds. Do you guys miss Vegas? Sorry, you need to get a new tagline. Overused and not funny, Kevin.
What?
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future.
Yeah. Not
Okay,
funny.
what's a different?
Nice beard. Look at that. That beard.
Kevin, are you guys going to Canada with Paul and Lorena? We're kind of like, yeah, we're pretty much in the same path. We're like on and off together.
Yes.
Like,
Was Kevin in Back to the Future 1, 2, or 3?
All three of them.
I think he was in number 10.
Great name, Kevin.
Nobody can see it though.
It's like you found Bigfoot.
Well, here. No.
Dave from Delaware. That's awesome. We went to Kennedy Space Center, stayed at Manatee Hammock because of your video. Awesome.
Did you like it?
Did you like Manatee Hammock?
Yes,
It's kind of, it was like on the edge, but it was great as far as being able to get this great location. Yeah, great location. Kevin, you need to go to New Jersey. I think you should leave right now.
We actually stayed in New Jersey, and it's really crazy. So when we were in New Jersey, all I could think about was Newark and how dirty and disgusting
And
New Jersey is.
Badass.
And we stayed at a harvest house in New Jersey, outside in the country, and we stayed on a farm. And it was probably one of the most beautiful places we've ever stayed.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that was worth the $44 for harvest house.
See?
Yeah.
Just that one
Just
stay.
that one stay.
Blew my mind.
Another
Absolutely.
harvest host story. So
How's
go
marriage on the
ahead.
road 24/7? She loves it.
We can hear them
She loves it. They're right next door to us right now. It's awesome.
all night long.
Here's the thing: is like that's why we like our class A. That's why we like our class A, because there's separation of space. So he can be in the front, I can be on the back doing something else. So you need that separation of space when you're married. By the way, I want to acknowledge Bill and Johnny from San Antonio. We love
Bill
you
and John,
guys.
we love you. Are you still in the picture, Lori? You gotta kind of
If
lean in
Kevin
here.
is holding you
I don't
hostage, nod twice. Oh, yeah, I'll see if I can distract.
This is all day, people. This is all day.
It's just so funny. Lorena is seriously funny. She is funny.
She is.
She's like crazy funny, guys. Crazy funny. Edison, New Jersey. That's right. Edison. How's it going, Brian? Brian and Michelle are watching from Edison. That's awesome. Yeah.
Awesome.
Great show.
Oh,
I
Stuart
can't
Little,
believe
yeah.
you guys are 2 hours you've been with us. What's wrong with you people? Scroll up just a little bit so we can see them as they come up. Great show.
She's afraid to touch it.
That's
I know.
funny.
Now I'm afraid to touch it because I'm the one that supposedly is messing everything up.
Yeah. I'm about an hour and a half from you. Cynthia, if you start right now, no, you're not going to make visiting hours. Sorry. Are you north or south of us? Because we're heading there. Bill, how you doing? Prayers going out to your guy. That Bill's got a friend that's got some health issues, so hopefully he's doing better.
Okay, hopefully.
Got a call tonight. David, thank you. Peace out.
When are you coming to Australia? Well, we haven't had
Brian.
an invitation,
Haven't had
Brian.
an invitation. You know anybody? Got a
Just
coach we
saying,
can borrow somewhere
just
we can
saying.
stay? Good night. Stay safe. Thank you. Good night. Kevin, if you come to Canada, the first 6 inches of your beard is duty free.
After that, it's $5 an inch.
Cash only.
That's so good. Is it Canadian
I
dollars or
love this.
US
Yeah,
dollars?
Canadian dollars. That's
Oh.
only like $2.50. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
all right. I can't wait. 6 more years till retirement and hit the road. Kevin, start selling your stuff now because that's going to come up.
Yes.
Pretty
Very,
quick.
very
quick.
sick. So quick.
So quick.
Almost caught up with comments. Good job. I don't want to make dinner.
Don't make dinner.
Don't make
Just
dinner, Brenda.
Call for pizza.
Yeah, call for pizza. Domino's. More north. Cool. Well, we're heading that way, Cynthia. Follow us on Facebook, and if we're in your area, please reach out and say hello.
Where's your wife, Kevin? Laura is
She avoids us like the plague.
She doesn't like technology. She's keeps to herself. She's kind of shy, so she will not be on camera too much, really. And she has to.
Does Kevin have to wear a bell when staying?
Russ, come on, man.
Good night from Vegas. Bye, Doug.
I'm only gonna do these videos now because they're just funnier than anything. Good night, Doug. Good night, Kathleen. We use T-Mobile and we use AT&T, and I think you use Verizon too.
We
right?
use AT&T and Verizon.
AT&T and Verizon. So between all of those, we've got it covered. Great night. Thanks, Tom. Thanks for hanging out. You guys are. When are you starting your trip to Europe? We don't know. We ditched the satellite. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Thanks, Doug. Appreciate it. Cynthia.
Paul, normally in the chat box there is a money sign so people can donate. Why is it not showing on here now? We never opted for that, Paul. I don't know. I would have thought that was kind of weird asking you guys to donate for the chat. I mean, if you guys want to, we can always set that up. So Nathan, you're about 10 miles from where we live.
Dude, where are you? We're going into Portland tomorrow. Join us for beers.
Sunrises are early in Maine. Oh yeah,
we don't like
that. We found that out this morning.
4:30. I woke up and I thought it was like 9.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
I did not wake up at 4:30. It was 10, and I thought it was 8.
Mike Neal, your videos are inspirational.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
These guys are amazing.
Oh,
so amazing.
You must do more of these live chats. No editing for Paul. Yeah. Thanks, guys. You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much for hanging in. How many gigawatts is your beard?
So many gigawatts. It's 1.21 gigawatts.
Good night, Nova Scotia. Can't wait to get up there. How did we meet Kevin? We met on beardlygods.com. When are you going to turn vegan? Oh, when are you going to turn
them vegan? Oh, we try every day.
You know, but eggs and cheese.
We're getting close.
Eggs and cheese.
Getting close.
Guys, thank you so much, Ron. Great talking to you as always. Thanks for the DC videos. Man, you guys, I'm going to cry. Good night, guys. Good night, everybody.
Yeah,
we're wrapping it up. The last 6 minutes, we're going here. We're going to do these again. Maybe we'll do them once a month because this is just too much fun.
I think need to keep it to probably an hour max because, this has been too long for most
Jones.
of the people.
BP's been here the entire 2 hours. Guys, go to search BP Jones on YouTube. Go watch her videos. Check out her shopping channel. I'll mention that later on. You guys are amazing. Absolutely amazing. I have to get up for work at 4 a.m. I am so sorry. That sucks. Family reunion. Enjoyed the hour. Set up for the money button next time. Oh, my God. You guys are just amazing. Just freaking insane.
We love you guys. And sometimes Kevin.
Are you at Bailey's? No. Oh, my God. I can't talk anymore. Good night, everybody. 5 years to retirement, Joe. Sell that stuff. Get rid of it all.
It's time to wrap it up, guys.
No, we still got 5 minutes.
It's time to
we still got 5 minutes.
People has to go to work. They have to do things.
Look, there's still 363 viewers. They're all dropping off. Good night, guys. Good night, everybody. Dinner time in California. Good night. Good night, Donna. Good night, Dean. Good night from Paris, California. Oh, Paris. I love Paris.
Good night, guys. Awesome. Good night, Ma.
Bye. Good night, guys. Good night, John Boy.
Good night. Good night, Paul.
Good night, Kevin.
Good night, Paul.
Oh my God, guys. Absolutely. I am retired. Yes.
Nice,
Pedasian. We need to talk about backing up your RV. So 25 months. Look at these people all retiring. Congratulations, guys.
Awesome.
First day of school on Monday. How old are you, Jane? What are you doing going to school on Monday? Wow, I didn't think we had any viewers that were still going to school. That's amazing. Bit late in the morning. Bye. How will I find out where you're on Maine? Facebook, Cynthia. Go to Facebook and you'll see where we are in Maine. We're right now in Portland. Screw work. We can sleep at work. Kevin, you should play backup for ZZ Top.
I'm joining back up with them next week. World tour.
Oh,
Brian, 23 years until retirement.
Oh, she has an 8th grader. She homeschools. Oh, congratulations. That's awesome. Very cool. Very, very cool. Calico Junction. Thank you so much. Love all of you guys. Russ, what's up? Kevin upside down Don King.
It's Don King.
That's so good. Let's try it.
Oh my God, he's gonna try it.
Where's Mike Tyson? I don't know.
That's funny. It's only 7 p.m. here in the West Coast. Do 2 more hours. Can't do it. Oh, my God. 324 people. What is wrong with you guys? Hang up. Go home. It's over.
Thank you, guys. We really, really appreciate you tuning in.
Thank you so much. I'm going to do my best to get caught up on videos. I'm going to do my best to keep you guys entertained as much as possible. I'm going to do my best to stop Kevin from ever mentioning Back to the Future ever again. I promise. And
that's like promising you something to say. How cool is that?
Yeah, and that's.
I mean, how cool is that?
How cool is that, right?
Exactly. Not gonna happen.
Brenda, I've been wiping my guys. You guys are hilarious. Oh my God, Orange, you glad? How are you doing, Orange? Oh, you guys rock.
At least you didn't say banana.
Banana. Who? Yeah, I love you guys. Oh my God, just unbelievable. 1 hour next time is perfect because we would keep you going for hours. Yeah.
We have 7 cats. Will that work full timing? That's
7 cats.
Tough one, just because of the smell. It's a very enclosed space.
Yeah.
So just not to have smell with 7 cats.
You're gonna have to have a lot of litter boxes. Do all 7 cats use the same litter box? That's a lot of changing litter every day.
Yeah, I don't know
Lost
about that
ZZ Top member. Oh my God.
Pedasian.
We're
That's
addicted.
3 drinks at one time there.
We're
Can you spend the night at Old Cabela's free? Is Old Cabela's free?
Yes.
Cabela's are
Night?
free. We could have stayed there 2 nights. They wouldn't have said anything. Nobody was
Oh.
checking.
Now, not all of them have
Awesome.
truck and RV parking, but this one did.
Sheila,
But you're allowed
I am
to.
going to make a t-shirt that says how cool is that, and I've got a great idea for that. So if I make it, you better buy it.
And how cool is that?
And how cool is that?
That's 3 drinks in one petition.
Oh my God, you guys. Bye. Okay.
Live long
2
and
minutes. We're out of here.
prosper.
Live long and prosper. Thanks. Good night, Russ. Good night, Don. We can't leave because you keep us laughing. No, just hang up, Don. It's easy. Just there's a button there. You just click stop. Just click it. Stop.
The red X in the upper right-hand corner.
You guys need to do a live together. No, you hang up first.
No, I
you
love you
first.
more.
No,
I love
first.
you more.
Bye, Brenda.
Come here.
Bye,
You
guys.
gotta say bye to
Yes,
everybody.
I'll buy it. Make stickers too. I've got some great ideas for that, so we need to do that. How cool is this?
Guys, thank you so much. And
Oh, my
please
God.
subscribe if you can. That's how you can support us. Keep commenting. We love seeing your comments, reading your comments.
Share our
And
channel with
share,
everybody you know.
yeah.
Make people nuts by sharing our
Like the
stuff.
videos.
Let's grow this big community by the button is broke.
The phone's broken to hang up.
1 more minute. 1 more minute. It's 9:59. In 1 minute, we're going to stop the broadcast. Thank you so much, guys. We really appreciate it. We don't want to break the quiet hours here at the campground because at 10 o'clock, we got to be quiet. And do you know how hard it is for Kevin and I to be quiet? Kevin and I can't be quiet at all. It's really difficult for us.
This is where Back to the Future was filmed.